Hello one, hello all, welcome to Will I Like It Reviews. What the fuck am I doing with my life?
Hello and welcome to this edition of Savage Cinema. Today we're covering Jeepers Creepers 2. Jeepers Creepers 2 is the 2003 sequel to the 2001 horror fable Jeepers Creepers. Both films were written and directed by Victor Salva, who has been in the news for interesting reasons.
Victor Salva was,
What is that?
sometime before the making of Jeepers Creepers,
Oh, what is that?
sentenced to 3 years in prison for these crimes are completely reprehensible.
What, is she not on this channel enough?
And if you were expecting me to say something,
Does she have a direct line to this channel now? That's not funny. Man, even all distorted like that, she still looks hot. Oh, wait, did I just say that as me or as CP? So instead of me regurgitating, we're just going to go ahead and lift the clip as seen on Emily's Adventures in Horrorland.
Now, today's film has a little bit of controversy surrounding it, so let's just quickly go over that. Jeepers Creepers is a 2001 horror movie directed by Victor Salva, who also directed one other film I've seen called Powder. Good old Jeff Goldblum. Anyway, Victor Salva was, sometime before the making of Jeepers Creepers, sentenced to 3 years in prison for possessing child pornography and having sex with an underage child actor from one of his films. These crimes are completely reprehensible, obviously, and if you were expecting me to say something like, oh, this only makes the film even creepier, no it doesn't. Now some would argue that we should no longer continue to support the guy by purchasing his films, and others would argue that we should try to separate the man from his work. And I don't want to go into all of that, but just to let you know, I know about the whole thing, I just wanted to address it before we started, and I'm going to remain completely objective in my analysis. So everything good? Good, let's move on.
With all the legal stuff behind, there is a bit of a theme to Salva's work. The 1995 film Powder is about an albino who is outcast. 1999's Rites of Passage features a homophobic father who accidentally pushes his son into a murderer's arms. And here in Jeepers Creepers 2, we have the Izzy character. And that's really it for homosexual subtext. Thanks for watching. In all seriousness, it's hard to call it homosexual subtext when it's just everywhere. But to be fair, in the horror genre, it's just nice to see a bunch of shirtless men for a change. Wait, who wrote that? Wait, did I write that? Wait, no, wait. I don't want to say that, do I? I don't want to say that. I mean, thank God it isn't women that are topless. But that's no better. No, seriously. What I meant to say was at least half the topless males are black. The irony in some of these scenes is just priceless.
What is your problem?
You tell me, is he or isn't he?
Hey, check yourselves, both of you. Do I make you nervous? Thinking you're gonna come on to me?
You gonna do that after the sharp sticks line?
You wanna wait around so you can poke at that thing with sticks?
That thing shows up here again, and I'd rather have a sharp stick in my hand than nothing at all.
Stop it. Just stop it. The bad guy winked. Justin Long in a flashback says,
Yes.
Again, the bad guy fucks his eye? Let's just get to the movie. The one thing that should be said for the Jeepers Creepers films is the look is quite nice. There's a good use of color in both films, but to open part 2, the orange hue is just, the art direction and costume design works together nicely with this too, focusing nicely on keeping the attention to the forefront, using things like gold jackets for background characters to blend with the landscape. Jeepers Creepers 2 is much more of a modern-day fable than the original Jeepers Creepers, no matter how much the original was trying. Something that is a common trope for fables is lessons for youth. The sequel does the fable's job of getting rid of all the adults early, leaving all the topless teens to fend for themselves. You mean to tell me the guys are sunbathing while the girls are smoking in a tree? Why is there only 3 cheerleaders? I think a bowling team has more cheerleaders than that. We can't muddy up the topless men waters with women. There's only so many seats on that bus after all. Where Jeepers Creepers 2 shines, much like the original, is moments of tension. Where things kind of fall apart is legend and story building. Nothing says lazy writing like exposition in a dream. Twice. The film has plenty of opportunities to fill in backstory, like the legend of the creeper, why he does things a certain way. But yet it seems to want to do cool shit. Seriously, who pulls their pants all the way down to pee? I can't go number 2 without something wrapped around my... that sounds bad. If there's ever a video for me to have homosexual innuendos, here's what we know about the legend of the creeper. Every 23rd spring for 23 days, it eats. Other than that, things are really inconsistent. The creeper needs to eat humans for things it needs. In the original, it needed Justin Long's eyes, or wanted Justin Long's eyes. It leaves me wondering, if it needs to actually eat, does it have to eat somebody's stomach so that it can have a stomach to eat? It's a snake eating its own tail, I swear. Already the story's falling on itself. Oh, the creeper needs to get to the people in the car? Peel the lid off. The creeper needs to get to the people in the school bus? Toy with them and don't peel the lid off? Oh, just toy with them because that holds the tension. Oh, does it need to stop a rolling bus with that tooth dagger star thing? How about a running throw?
Get over here!
Does it need to get away from those same people? Break out the wings and fly? Wait, what? Why not just fly all the time? Why even run if you have wings? Wait, why even run at all? What is it about this town that makes every boy in high school seem awfully homosexual? And why is it hiding on a scarecrow thing? What's the benefit of hiding? The inconsistency is essentially where the movie falls on itself. Things just change because, well, the scene is cooler that way. As I speak here in June of 2017, there's a 3rd film shot and ready for release in late 2017. All I could say is hopefully we get a legitimate backstory and/or rules, or at least a good 3rd act, because the inconsistent 2 films of this series, Jeepers Creepers 1 has an incredible 1st act and kind of falls apart. Jeepers Creepers 2, Act 2 is really intense, but is kind of sandwiched by just this inconsistent topless. So for the tits and hits segment, we're gonna, this movie isn't for guys looking for tits. Let's call a spade a spade. Today it's gonna be cranks and shanks. As far as nudity is concerned, there isn't any female nudity. A bunch of topless males, a bunch of implied nudity. Like I said earlier, if a homosexual male or even a straight female is watching this movie for eye candy, there's plenty of moments for that. The issue is I don't think you have any actual nudity, a bunch of implied nudity. I would say this is for homosexual boys more than it is for straight women. I mean, nothing says my hero like sunbathing on top of a school bus. As far as gruesome kills, I don't think any of them, I wouldn't call any of them 5-star. They're more gnarly kills than anything. Nothing really, you could tell a lot of the budget was spent on flipping buses and cars, shooting phallic items into things and pulling phallic items through things. Their practical effects budget was spent on flipping cars and poles, all types of poles. Jeepers Creepers 2 continues the story of the creeper, and is certainly more of an eye candy movie for people looking for attractive boys. But unfortunately, it's not a complete film. When the creeper has the students trapped in the bus, that's a good stretch of tension there. But other than that, I don't think the film is strong enough. And I find myself second guessing a lot of things. And this is the 2nd film already. And we really should have some answers to those questions. There's a little too much going on with the characters too. Scotty has race issues. They're trying to split up. the film is overt enough as it is, and suddenly the creeper doesn't need a head anymore, even without a replacement body? What, why? Who? If that's the case, why doesn't he just, huh? Exposition girl. Lazy. Twice. Two dreams she has. It seems as if the Izzy character is kind of where Salvo wanted to have his little gay homage in this film, and it seems like he just kept adding ideas and nobody told him to stop, and what you have is A Nightmare on Elm Street 2 for the 21st century. Speaking of Emily's Adventures in Horrorland, she recently did A Nightmare on Elm Street 2. If you want to talk about homosexual subtext, I think we're here. It's one of these two. So that's it. Jeepers Creepers 2, not quite up to snuff as far as what's weird is I don't think either Jeepers Creepers or Jeepers Creepers 2 are complete films. I would say the tension in the second act is stronger than the first act tension of Jeepers Creepers. I only say that because the opening of Jeepers Creepers has been done before. I don't remember if Joyride came out first or what, but they were both released in 2001. You have that, you have Duel. Emily mentioned Christmas Vacation, which is, as funny as it is, it's true. So it's not incredibly original. Not like anything is incredibly original at this point, but I think if you're going on the two strengths of 1 and 2, the tension, the drawn out bus scene is a little bit stronger in part 2. But again, you have the beginning, you have Act 1 and 3 to deal with around it. And if you're homophobic, this isn't your movie, period. Do me a favor and comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this film. Also, I'm opening a suggestion box of sorts. There are 3 choices for the next Savage Sinema review. Please vote and put that down in the comments. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Otherwise, topless.
I am Vince Clortho, Keymaster of Gozer. Volga Sildro, Lord of the Cebulia. Are you the gatekeeper?
Disagree with CP? Let us know in the comments.